everybody. If you're catching this part of the live, I may no longer be live. If you don't see the red button in the corner, I'm not here and you are watching a replay. Give me 1 second while I share out. Good morning, Rose. How are you this morning? Let's let this a little bit over time because it merges everybody. Good morning, Tina. How are you? I hope your friend enjoyed her reading. I didn't expect the mediumship to come through though. I'm still working on that. I'm just struggling. I struggle with it so much. I wish it was a little bit more clear for me. My clairvoyance came in once for a little bit, and then my mom was dying of cancer. And when she was at her worst, it started like, I don't know what happened. I'm thinking more so emotionally. I kind of tore off or something. And when she died, I just couldn't hardly get it back. But now certain stuff comes in flashes. But I get more keywords, and it's like, you ever feel like you just got to the bar? You get there at like 8 o'clock and you're struggling to score. That's what me and mediumship feels like. I feel like I'm showed up to the bar at 8 o'clock when I really should be like feeling like it's 2 a.m. and everybody else is feeling good. That's the best way to describe it. Hello, Trish. How are you this morning? I'm gonna go ahead and go to you. Your name just punched me in the face a little there. All right. Trish, is there something going on with your dreams? I hope that's not for me because I know I had one last night. You know, I don't know if it's recently. Hopefully, it's already happened. It's like you dealt with somebody who made you a much stronger person. I want to say that this person made you a much stronger person. Now, it could have been because of a karmic cycle running between you, but you grew so much from this situation. If this isn't something that's happened, this would be somebody who helped you grow, but this could be a spiritual kind of soulmate. This is somebody that was brought into your life specifically to play a role in your ascension and growth. Now, there may have been a period of time where you kind of lived in your head. Might even be in your head now, but I don't feel like you live there anymore like you used to. Not at all. Obviously, if major shit comes up, people are going to get in their heads that this is more of like a career overthinker energy that broke. I do see that you have a new beginning, a new start, something fresh came out with the universe. And this is going to be very positive. The number 4 sticks out to me here. So I don't know if anything significant to April or if that's a date for you or if you've just been seeing a lot of 4s, but I want to give you the number 4. If you're not getting out very much, make sure that you're getting out, whether that be in nature, going out, shaking your ass with your friends, playing board games, who knows, whatever that is. But you do need to get out. Now, I do want to say if this thing with somebody hasn't come in, that is stupid. Good. Keep freaking going. But watch out for a smiling liar when you're out. Somebody may try to spin you a little bit bullshit. Okay, I'm not sure if you're single or not, if this is somebody trying to talk you up, but I do feel like it would just be somebody. And if you're going to make any kind of deals or anything like that, watch out. When I see you being more abundant due to the community or other people as well, that could be you getting out. Who's the person that passed that still lingers in your energy? Is it a male? Or is it just somebody older? I'm drawn to this guy with the kind of gray hair, so it could be somebody older, but could be masculine. But I do feel like there's somebody's energy that's still lingering. Okay, single, so well, watch out for the little podcast like this. Okay, even the cards are acknowledging the impact of loss. I'll throw this out there. Was there a funny story about something really crazy or really off the wall? It could have been like a favor. Could have been like a favor. Hey, can you do this? But it was something. It was either really off the wall or super funny, but it was more so in a jokey, Smurf kind of way. I don't know if this would have been something that happened not long ago or before her passing. They were talking about something funny like that. Let me give you the angel number 716 for you. And I hope that helps or resonates in any way. Hello, Sue. How are you? Welcome back. All right, guys, go ahead and comment for me. Let me know who is here. Is there somebody internet dating or talking to someone online right now? I can hear a swipe right like somebody's dating online. Hello, Patricia. How are you? Hello, Brenda. How are you today? Now, I don't know if you're waiting on something, or it could even be an energy of waiting for things to calm down. If this is a past energy that you've already got through, great, because it was becoming toxic, or it will become toxic if it's not here. You know, sometimes we get stuck on the results of how something is going to go, and then we overthink it. But you are coming up as an emperor energy, which is great. That's not gender specific. You know, it's about you taking your power back. Taking your power back. So you've already done, or you're going to. Actually, this is going to be the energy that puts you back on top, or will. I want to say because it's going to create more opportunity. Now, whether that be in love or finance, and you know, truthfully, it can be all the way around. Once we embrace an emperor energy and we start taking the more action and knowing more so what our worth is, and just doing what needs to be done rather than being worried about how something's going to play out. Sometimes I want to say a little less talk and a lot more action is needed when it comes to certain things. You know, it's great to talk it out, or, you know, think it out, but not do it to the point to where it just turns into a stagnation. And if a situation's coming up, don't overthink it. It is going to be more about action than anything. So there would be no reason to go back and forth and be indecisive on this, or sit in your feelings, because you know what the thing is that you have the capability. Letting go of the fear of the things you cannot see. I want to say don't fear what you don't know, because I'm drawn to the 1-year-old magician, because it's almost like it would conflict some kind of manifestation energy. It's not going with the flow, because that's what's going to keep the balance. And I want to say it will also not disrupt the speed of stuff coming in. You do have a successful cycle coming. You are going, in some fashion, I want to say your finance is going to improve, or you're going to get some form of money or abundance. I feel like that's more financial. You're going to end up balanced. Once you let it go and you just take the action, that's all it takes. Your angel number, Brenda, is 48. Oh. Let's see. It is annoying when people change shit and you rearranged your day, or for some people it's, oh my god, I got someone to watch the kids, and or to do especially if you gotta rearrange your life like a fucking Christmas decoration. There's nothing worse than that. Oh, no problem, Sue. Happy to do it. I wish I was a better medium though. I do. I'm working on that. I'm trying to practice more, but uh, I highly suggest Sarah though. She's fantastic. I'll be sitting right here next to her. We're doing the double lives, and sometimes I have to just not go. Itch. That was fantastic. How'd you get that? Anna, that sucks. All right, guys, go ahead and comment. Let me know who is here. And then when it's like, and then you get resentful when you got to reschedule and do it all over again. It's almost like, fuck you, I should have this done on. Especially if it's for something stupid. I mean, not on your part, on their part, when it's just, what do you mean? Hell, I need a magnifier that makes everything big. Is that Mary or is that May? You know what I mean. Anyways, I'm gonna put your name up on that. I'm sorry, my eyes just aren't good. But Anna, those jammy dodgers or whatever. She made sure to get some in there. And I still have to say, we would call those cookies, really. But some of them are called like something digestion or digestive. That's weird to hear a snack that's called something digestive. That sounds like I should be walking in to the pharmacist or chemist because I have the shits. It's like I feel like there should be a Modium in it or something, a name like that. I'm still thrown by the names of stuff. Yeah, because I'm on StreamYard and I'm on YouTube right now and 2 pages in Facebook. So whatever group you're watching from, you will only see the comments from that group. But on my main phone here, it merges all of you into one. So even when I look at my comment phone, I only see however many's from that group. It's a pain in the ass. That's why I have to keep moving this phone up. Okay, I don't think she's still here. She didn't say anything else. Oh no, there it is. I know the letters on this are so small. I'm using a magnifier. Well, not recently. In October, I had an eye surgery that went on both eyes, and they both did not go well. So now I'm not only legally blind, but I'm now farsighted, which is hilarious because I couldn't see far to begin with. And then they took my close vision. So now it's talk about the ultimate jerk circle. You know, I feel like you either moved or walked away from something that if you haven't, you're going to. It might be something that you were back and forth on. So if it's not played out, this is actually going to be or was for the best. It was for the best. There's a lot of growth here, and I'm drawn to the color yellow for you. So I don't know if you have anything going on with your stomach sometimes. I know we're talking about digestion, but for me, that is the solar plexus. So that is kind of the chakra that deals with, your confidence and assertiveness, and it's also the ruler of like, the kidneys, or sorry, not the kidneys, the liver, the gallbladder area, things in the belly. You may have been waiting on something, or you might be at a crossroads on it, but I do feel like it's something that you just need to kind of trust and take a leap on. Because it's going to be a good offer. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if this has to do with a person, because it could be in business, but it's more about putting into yourself. It's like doing all these things that's happening right now is basically they're putting in front of you, doing you, choosing you over maybe others or what is presented. So if it's not in your best interest, well, fuck everybody else. Because this is what's going to bring the balance back. It's amazing what we can get accomplished when we make ourselves a little bit of a priority. Communication may need to be had with another person. And sometimes that's where the confidence is. Sometimes we hold back on our words because we don't know how people are going to react or take it. And so we try to be either sugarcoaty or nicer about it than we should, when we got to go in and just be like, look, this. Because that's actually where the growth is. So you may need to speak up, or a conversation may need to be had. And if you feel like things aren't coming together, they are. I got rebuild, simply love, but I feel like those are like slaps in the boards. The way I saw it, it's like the floor is snapping into place. You're coming into a stable time. Can I say that your direct connection to spirit is stronger than you know? Are you seeing them like shadows? Maybe it's hearing, but I feel like you're catching stuff out the corners of your eyes at minimum. You are moving on and moving forward though. It's good energy. It's just you could be in the middle of the play out. It feels like it's not going shit, but it is. Sometimes the best movies. Remember, sometimes the coolest part of every movie is slow motion. Yeah, it takes a minute to go through it, but the shit that happens right in the middle of that's kind of cool though. So spirituality and growth is very similar to that, I feel like. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but it does feel like that. Angela Mary is 1900, 1900. There is a new cycle coming. So something's on its way to close out, but like I said, it's gonna be rebuilding. It looks like coming. It's just coming into place. You're probably in the slow motion part. Rose. Rose, if you've been thinking about something, overthinking, sitting on some feelings, I do see truth and clarity coming your way. If this is something that you're going into, it may go on for a minute, but it's like you're going to get ripped out of it and a new hope is going to be restored. So, with this Ace of Swords here, that could be an epiphany. It can be a truth being spoken. But I do see coming out of some kind of mindset. And that's good. Because you know what? Honestly, when we get in our heads or when we sit in energy, it really does start to weigh on the heart space. Things feel very heavy. We can get emotional. We don't make too many moves. But I do see a new cycle coming. Have you been noticing birds lately? When the shift happens, though, it's going to be sudden. It's going to be like, you know what? I'm done. Or, you know what? I'm fine. But it's really actually just going to be that way. It's not going to be one of those fake it to make it sometimes that we got to do. This is going to be an actual, you're going to feel stronger and it's going to be like, I feel like I have my questions answered. It's just going to be more of a confident way that you move because I do see balance here. Now, either you've been through the ringer or you're going to feel like you've been through the ringer, but I do see you standing tall. Cycle. Oh, this is absolutely a mindset. And I want to say that you're going to notice something significantly end of July into August, somewhere in that time frame. You're a strong one, Rose. You don't give yourself enough credit. And you know what? If you feel intuitively guided to make certain movements, do it. You come up as the boss energy. So when all this kind of slams in, yes, it's going to be a clear-headed thing. Yes, you're going to be able to make the right choices. Do not doubt in yourself whatsoever. Because I feel like you've waited for some kind of change or growth, and it is coming. I do see the balance after a growth spurt. But I feel like this is internally. Sometimes we have to hit a certain point in order for things to kind of vibrationally come in too. But I think that you're going to move on. You're going to move forward. And you know what? Not that's wish fulfillment. But I feel like it's more so you're going to be okay about going towards what you want or making moves. This is a critical period, this learning phase right here, because you're going to be able to. How do I want to put that? I don't want to say you're going to be able to move mountains because it's not even going to be that dramatic. Like it's nearly like you can just walk through the mountain. You don't even need to move it. It's just going to be like, oh, there's a mountain. You know what? Let's just figure this out and go, which is good because there ain't nothing like building a tunnel through the damn thing rather than moving it. You're creative. Use that creativeness as well. Well, the thing is you might be trying, but you're succeeding. I want you to just think of it that way. You're not just trying, you're succeeding. This is speak it like it's already happening. That's so important. That's why they always say to dress for that job that you want because you dress like you already have it. Bring that shit in there. All right, Rose, your angel number is 316. 316. Vicky, let's see, you're dating. Are we going too slow for somebody? Is there somebody from your past trying to come back around, Becky? If not, watch for that. And if it's not somebody from your past, like that you dated, it could be somebody that you've known since childhood, somebody that you've known for years. But I see some toxicity with this person. I do want to say, if you're talking to multiple people, okay, let's say it's not somebody from the past. Let's say it's a past life soulmate. This will be a toxic one. Watch out for that one. Because you would be kind of on two different pages. This person would have a lot of toxic traits. I don't think you'd love it. You'd see the truth of that matter. But there is somebody else here that does come up as the King of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups, like I said, is also a past life energy. And we come across past life soulmates a lot. A lot. Now, the significance of them is not always for them to stay forever. More than not, there is a reason for the season. They are lesson learners. So, I mean, I got the Six of Cups, the Devil, the Fool. I feel like that's a childish ass who is toxic. You come up as the Empress with the Ace of Swords. You've been through a lot, and I think that you are going to see through a lot of bullshit. You do you find it hard to date? Is this something where it's like I don't know if you're dating the same person. I'm seeing let's just say if you're only talking to one, you could talk to multiple ones because there's more than one person interested, or there's going to be. So if you're not real like, oh, on one you're talking to, trust me, you're gonna have like grocery store options. You'll at least have you'll have a few. So the thing, I do see somebody who is a little bit of a liar. Watch out for that person. And it could be right. Everybody wants another lesson. I feel you. You know, look out for somebody's toxic trait. I want you to look out for this toxic trait of this person. Now, if it seems like they try to stay, I don't want to say independent because independent is good, but some people want to do the whole fucking relationship like they're single. Like they'll call you and go, "Oh, I'm going out with my friends," and you don't see them much. Or I've seen people marry the most not committal person ever. They think because there's paper involved that makes someone committal. No, there's people that will still choose their friends or their family or anything else but their partner, finding a reason not to be home, staying in workshops or whatever. They just invest elsewhere. But there is somebody in this realm that's very toxic. It would not go over well. So you just might not get what you want from that person. It's like they got a breadcrumb energy. They'd be somebody who would ghost, run from a relationship, and they may or may not have a past with third party situations, whether that be theirs or not, because sometimes it's the partner. But sometimes when people carry a cheater story into a new relationship, they are very not trusting and they find it hard to commit, and it ends up being a very toxic relationship. So let me see. Are you talking to one specific person, or are you just kind of looking around and shopping? Are you window shopping? You're one person you like a lot. Just watch just in case for red flags in that person. I'm not saying label them. Everybody, you have to teach everybody how to treat you. Let me see how it's going to go. Specific person. You know, I'm going to go with what I said originally. I wouldn't place my bets on the one person, even though you like them. There's likely to be some things that come up that you don't love. You guys might even be at 2 different speed. One of you might be so slow you could watch paint dry in the rain, and one of you may want to jump right in. Sometimes those 2 energies, when they collide, it's something to be seen, and usually if it's like an anxious attachment and a avoidance, if it's anything remotely that touches on that spectrum, that breeds a hotbed of toxicity. One person thinks what's wrong with me, and the other because they won't invest all the way or still hold back in areas, and the other person is too busy running. There's going to have to be a bridging of the gap. Okay. Well, yeah, there's going to have to be a bridging of the gap of those energies because it's like you're not on the same page really. Either somebody has a lot going on or they just don't know how to balance shit. Like maybe they've been single a while or they can't really commit because of marriage or something went wrong and it's very hard and they're bad about either opening up, and I think that they were ghosters in the past. Like maybe when people press too much, everybody's different, but I do see the ghosty energy. So that means either when things get serious or when there's vulnerability, it's kind of like, oh no. So just watch out for that toxic shit. Your angel number, Becky? 950. 950. Let's see. Okay, Google. What's the meaning of angel number 950?
Sorry, I didn't understand, but I found something related. Do you want to know what is the meaning of 950?
Yes.
On the website astrology.com, they say, summary of angel number 950. It is a message to embrace changes and let go of past beliefs, to trust in the universe and have faith in oneself. When you keep seeing this number, know that your angels are happy with your progress and want you to continue evolving on your spiritual journey.
And part of that was learning the lessons from the last one. Just don't let anybody come and pull the wool over your eyes. I would just say don't go all the way in. Get to know each other, have conversations, open communication, and try to work out the toxicity because there is toxicity in there. Very much so. So if this happens to be the past life connection that you also, because see, you can get many. I seem to get even friendships though. For me, it's like soulmate, 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 karmic, 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 karmic. But most of them for me are karmic because I'm living a karmic life. There's very few of my soul tribe or soul family that sticks around. So you got to watch out for even that shit coming out the cards because soulmate don't mean dick shit at the end of the day because it could be any sort. So when they're coming in to balance the scale, sometimes it's not the prettiest. Even though the attraction or the pull is there, it could end up falling out like a fair ride. So what? I can't believe it actually told me the number because me and Google have a love-hate relationship right now. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and comment for me. Let me know who is here. Of course it is. You're a fantastic person. Of course it will. Realistically, everybody deserves happiness, and it's out there for everybody. There is even a crackhead out there that's getting a text back. It's probably from somebody that owes them money, but even they're getting a tax back. So I look at it that way. There's crackheads out there that find their love and their rented money. Why can't perfectly good people find their crackhead? So, you know, birds of a feather and all. But romance is confusing. All right, Patricia. You already? Trevor, there's somebody already. That may or may not have been there. Well, either way. Patricia, I feel like there is an opportunity coming for you. And the thing is, it looks like it's going to be after a period of really looking at what you wanted, what changes you want to make. It's almost like you've created the hole for the opportunity. Now, whether this be financially, it could be, because I do see some finance cards here. You very well have been just patiently waiting, trying to figure out, what you were going to do. And if not, this would be coming in. Now, you could have a choice between a couple of jobs, or it could literally be a couple of pathways. Yes, you are going to find the direction to go, but you need to make sure to go with what's going to make you the happiest. But do not lose faith or hope in it. I want to say there's growing pains going along with this, because it could have had a lot of challenges or toxic shit around it. We got the devil. But you were meant to follow your gut instinct to get you where you're at. Are you wanting to change house? Good morning, Sheila. Let me clarify that. Usually that's my card of moving. Okay. So the towers with my movement card and the universe. Let me throw this out a couple of ways because it's going to apply in a couple of ways. So you may have to unexpectedly do something to your home. Could be a renovation, a repair. But for the divine to be on top of this one. And sometimes this doesn't come in for months or a year or two. I would not be surprised if you end up moving. You might not see it coming because, again, the tower is here. If not, it's going to be structure. But sometimes the business structure comes up as a house, but this looks more like a move. So I want to say when it comes to this pathway, the things that you're having to choose, the divine literally is all over the 11 card. patience and planning. This is something that you probably have not seen coming yet. This is going to be something that kind of surprises you. I believe this is the death card and moving on. You are going to move away from something. There's movement everywhere. You might not see it coming. I think the move is in the future, but let's say this is a business or work. You may end up leaving a job first. There might be a lot of catalysts in this thing here. Sometimes we make certain changes and we end some stuff, and then it's like, okay, then we get put under pressure by the universe, like, oh, they decide that we need to move. Not that they decide, but we'd be better off, let's say, 100 miles away. So sometimes it comes with job loss, and it's like, shit, I need to try to find a job. Well, you find your dream job 100 miles away, and then it's like, shit, I have to move for this job. But the original intent was to get you out of the house all along. But still, it puts you in a place with a lot of opportunity, better pay, or a spiritual, like, person. Sometimes it's about a relationship, somebody that we won't meet unless we run into it. Doesn't even have to be romantic all the way. But I see big changes coming for you. And yeah, if you're not in a relationship, that might be the path change. If you're not in a relationship, you might meet somebody. And see, the thing is once people get into a relationship, they either have to live together or move in somewhere together. Sometimes both people give up their place. So, Patricia, your angel number. I'm going to give you the number 69 and 17. You can look them up separately or you can slam them together because they came in so fast. And that very well could be for love. Movement for love. That's a hard one as well. That is a hard one as well.